Well, I'm not a tractor guy, but I have to say I did enjoy being at the tractor show, the 4th annual, and so did a lot of other people enjoy being there at the Cresco Care Center, as you can see. And we had some good interviews for you also, with the folks like Orson, Bauder, the administrator, and that gentleman, 99-year-old Floyd Foote, Senator Merlin Bartz also. But first, we have this for you. With LeAnne Sauer, the activity coordinator. This is a big activity out here at the Cresco Care Center.
It's our 4th annual, and enjoy doing it for the residents. It kind of brings back a lot of memories for them, especially the ones that farm.
Right. Now, how about the residents? Are any of these tractors belong to any of them?
We have a resident here who, has their tractor here, their John Deere tractor.
Who's that?
Floyd Foote.
Okay, so he has a John Deere here. And how many tractors are here?
25, 27.
Okay. Yeah, your parking lot's almost not big enough. I think you're still holding it, but, right? Okay. Okay, we're going ahead here with Mr. Foote. You bought this tractor new in 1939?
Yep.
You've had it all these years?
Yep.
Wow. So was that was quite the machine back in those days, I bet.
It's never been overhauled either.
Never been overhauled.
We don't use any oil.
Okay. How many acres did you farm with it? How many acres? Do you recall?
First 6 years, farmed 480 acres.
With this tractor, and you had one tractor?
Yep.
Wow.
My wife drove it.
Your wife did, huh?
You couldn't hire a man.
Right.
War was on.
And that was right after the Depression too, right? Yeah.
No.
So that was quite the machine, the John Deere. You bought it back in 1939. Okay, we have Orson Bauder, the administrator here at the Cresco Care Center. Big event going on here with all these tractors today. How did this all get started?
Well, it started a little while back when we had some residents that wanted to have something a little bit different and for the facility, but mainly it's our part of the Harvest Fest.
Okay.
Our residents can't make it to the Harvest Fest uptown, so we thought we'd bring the Harvest Fest to them.
Well, that's great, and I know you have one resident has a tractor here. I talked to him a little while. He bought it in 1939. He said he never overhauled it or anything. Man, that's amazing.
Is that not unbelievable? And then on the very first year we had it, we had a gentleman who's 99 years old, and his family had his John Deere tractor refurbished, and they brought it down here. It was 2.5 hours away in Minnesota, and when I saw the tears in that gentleman's eyes,
man.
I could never not do this again and
I
again.
bet.
And it just brings a whole flood of memories back to my residents about them when they were on the farm and they were driving these tractors.
Exactly, and that's what this kind of a facility and everything really is all about, I would think.
Yeah, it really is.
To make those last few years as good as possible for these folks, and something like this really helps. That's great.
Yeah.
This is great that you're doing this.
Well, what we believe in is if you're active and you're busy and doing things with purpose, then your quality of life is that much better. And having an event like this really helps them improve their quality of life, and that's what we're all about.
But as we're working, well, did you drive this all the way from Grafton here to Cresco?
Oh, we loaded it on a 30-foot flatbed gooseneck and brought it over. It's 60 miles over, but you know it's well worth it. The Warlog Festival, and they needed a few extra tractors.
And you're going to be here all weekend then?
We're going to be here basically camping out almost all weekend.
There's a big parade Saturday.
Yep. This is a 1953 Super M.
Okay.
And with, of course, a wide front end.
Has it been in the family all this time, or?
This one has not.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I bought this on a farm sale about 10-15 years ago. We joked that the guy only had 2 tools, a torch and a welder, because we had to do some major restoration and grinding some parts that he had added off and trying to get it fixed up. But it's been a good restoration project.
Okay, Senator Merlin Bartz, he has his tractor in town here in Cresco for the weekend. Not every year can be a bumper year, but every year you can get the most from your crop with the help of the agronomy specialist at the Fredericksburg Farmers Co-op. With Fit Planning, The FFC Field Specialist can help you choose the right Pioneer seed for your soil along with the proper crop protection. It's exactly what you need to assure you get the very best yields year after year from your corn, soybean, and alfalfa crops. They'll work with you, so give them a call at 563-776-6474. Your Fredericksburg Farmers Co-op Agronomy Field Specialists in the Waukoma and Jackson Junction area are Ernie and Gary Schmidt, and they're proud to be serving you for many years.